I come at it from the newspaper point of view, but as you've mentioned a couple times, bloggers, anyone with an internet connection
Yes.
has a megaphone to share their thoughts and feelings. And since you've been in the fashion business for so long, how is the internet affecting that, not just the personal reaction to things, but your business?
Yeah, I think it's great. And I think for me personally, having two daughters, I know it's a way for them to be entrepreneurs in a much easier, quicker route than it was for me. And in terms of customer contact, I can learn right away what's making people feel good and what's making them feel bad. There was a certain way I was writing copy for Instagram and Facebook and Twitter that my curvy customer was like, you could possibly say this in a different way, and they were absolutely right. And so within seconds, I changed it. There are other times that I just block people because I don't agree with them.
Right.
But, to get that instant feedback and then to be able to talk to them, you can just at them and say hi or say, you're right, or thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. And, I think some companies feel it's just one person at a time. But for me, it's so much more than that, because if that one person has a good experience, possibly their mother will also have a good experience, or their friends, or their children. But honestly, one person, it's enough for me.
Yeah. Has any of the feedback that you've gotten over social media affected, I know you said you changed the way you maybe write or word something, but what about, I know some designers have said that, they'll send a picture of a fabric swatch or the silhouette of something, and, I think one of the guys, Dolce & Gabbana, I forget which one, was like, and we just totally changed, or we went with that because of something.
Yeah.
Have you done that or reacted in that way? Like someone says, "Oh my God, the silhouette for the line."
Yeah, I think that it's hard because right now, currently, you have to design so far in advance, and so yes, I can ask people's opinions on things. But 6 months rolls around, and possibly so many changes have been made. If a certain silhouette is not selling, and the buyer won't take it as much as we want to sell it. With fashion, that is buy now, wear now, that will
Which
be...
is a whole different conversation, right?
Yes,
The buy now, wear now.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I do love it. I think that buying clothing in the same way that you pack, which is your favorite pieces, no matter what climate it is, I do think that's super modern. But it is hard to ask for exact prints and then 6 months still really be able to bring it into the store.
Do you think that any of your lines will move to a buy now, wear now, or experiment with the buy now, wear now?
Yeah, I would really like that for at least Rachel Roy, and now I have the pleasure of being able to do that and do it on the website, so it's just direct to customer, and I can see not only who's clicking on it, but are they leaving right away? Are they staying to see more images? And when your clothes are in a store, you don't get that kind of feedback unless it's your store. But if it's not your store, you don't get that feedback about your product.